go. Let's go ahead and get TikTok and Twitch going. Twitch. I don't know which one's gonna like work and talk to me though, but I'm just gonna get everything going and then see what's going on. There we go. It's got a chat going there. And then I need to go to this live. 12. Like work and talk to me though, but I'm just gonna get everything going and
12 dev diaries now
going on.
Is that 12?
12 dev diaries. It's not bad at all. Cool. So yeah, let's just carry on. So I am at the moment, if anybody's wondering what I'm doing, is I'm building some prefab buildings. Like this is going to be like the lowest quality, smallest building you can get, and the next size up, and so on and so on. This is the first one I'm doing. I'm trying to get this door to open at the moment, and bear in mind I'm not a blueprint or a programmer. So right now there's an issue where, well, my guy can't walk straight properly for some reason. But I've lost my footsteps. But also I kind of like, I have to face that way. See, to open the door, I close it. I need to face that way. You can see there that it's just touching it. No, it needs to interact the corner. Yeah, so I can open the door and close it that way. But if I face the door, I can't open it. So let's just... 11. So I pressed F11 to go into full screen. So if you give me a second, or it's gonna crash. I don't know. There we go. Full screen. Come on, mate. Come on. Why are you lacking on an empty level? Like what? I need a new computer. Okay. So again, I need to be. That should be open. There we go. So yeah, like it opens, but in a weird angle. I'm not even sure. 5. Let's put the camera angle up first of all. Okay. Right. Where are we? So yeah, it says here like mesh because there's no camera attached. I don't know how the camera's attached. Does it matter which way the door is rotating? It's a single value. I need it to basically take all directions into account here. So that's open door, and then reverse it if the flip-flop's there. The flip-flop is here. So there's the door open. So that's fine, I think. Yeah, that's fine. It's the camera. So this is the interaction for open the door. So let's bring that up here. Interaction to open door. Do I have an action key? Like there should be an IA. In the data inputs. Camera action, aim action, jump action, I have ragdoll. What triggers are there? No. I'm missing something here. I don't think that's where they are. No, they're not, are they? They're in my editor preferences. Inputs. Project preferences. Let me put some music on for everyone. Hopefully it's not too loud. So that's fine. So I need to figure out play controller. This should tell me where the input actions are. Yeah, this is why I don't know what I'm doing. Thousand. Maybe if I open up the parent. Where's the parent? I don't know why this guy's fallen. Body? Let me try the body instead. See how that looks. Like, it's, as long as the body is facing towards the door, it'll open. I hope. So let's find out. Step. just fuck off. Let me bring this step up a little bit, because for some reason he can't step up it. You pain in the ass. Right, let's play from here. Let's try that again. Oh, you're just a knob. E. Okay. Nothing to interact with. It's literally like, I need to rotate this. Get the forward vector. What if I add, no, the forward vector world location? If I add, like, would it be on the Z? Let's try 45 degrees. I don't even know if this is gonna work. I'm just trying to figure out what I'm doing wrong. So I'm hoping here that could see the vector. It's to the back. Let's try 90 degrees. it's going that way. So 45 degrees, it should have went that way, but it's still not. So still that way. Lemon trace by channel. Maybe it's not that one. Maybe it's this one. I'm trying to add 45 degrees onto it just to see if it changes direction at all. It must have done something. So that definitely did do something. So it went 45 degrees, but I don't know where it's gone. So I do that back to 0 and then compile. See what it does now. If it puts the line back where it is, then it's definitely rotating the line one way or another. Nope. I might have broke it. Multiply? I think I broke something. Should be there. Oh, pressed. Gotta admit, the noise is fucking annoying me, but here we go, it's back. 45 degrees. Okay. Exact same direction. It looks like it's kind of going down into the ground now. Minus 50 degrees. Let's see if that changes anything. It's so much easier if it's real time. It does look like it's getting further away. Degrees. It has to go that way. Maybe it's the forward vector. Like, $30. It could be the forward vector. I don't think it is, but it's worth a try. I forgot how I set this up. Oh man. Okay, that one goes in there. That one goes in there with 3,000. I don't have a camera. What does ALS use instead of a camera? I need to figure out what they're using for their camera. Is it that? Could be.
Don't know.
Let's have a look. No, I've got an error. Cancel. So it's not that. Could be that. You can go away. I'm fairly confident that it's this. We'll figure it out now. I'm pretty sure that it's the character movement. So let's see. Kind of value 30. It's not, the value's not big enough. Let me go 3,000. File. Woohoo! I did it! Fucking knew I could do it. I had faith. Oh, you have little faith. Alright, now I have a door that you can open and close. Finally figured it out. I actually did a blueprint. Guys, I did a thing. I did a thing. Ah, wicked. Wicked. Okay, so I don't know if I want the lights to be inside, obviously, like you get it dark, but what I'm thinking is doing some like candle flickering. I need to try and randomize some of this bit. I believe I actually did it, guys. I did it. I did it. I knew it was that, and I did it. I'm pretty happy with that, to be honest with you. Boom. I'm made up with this. It's not. It's a big achievement for me to make a door openable by using the character system, a camera system that doesn't exist. Alright, so one of the other things that I also need to do here is like, I need these to look more Victorian. So right now they don't. So what I need to do is to open up Bridge. Just gonna open another window now. So I need a plaster to replace the brick. I'm probably actually gonna have to download plaster because this is using the RHAO map. Yeah, this is using the RHAO map, so I'm actually gonna have to open Bridge here because I can't download it. I have to download it locally. Hello, boy. Who's your good boy? Come here, boy. Marvel, come up. Good boy. You alright, buddy? Okay, Right, let's see what bridge is. Okay, so what I need to do is I need surfaces. I need a brick. These brick walls are very big. I kind of need to halve it. Like, make it tile, like, less tileable. Like, realistic, like, this is a good one here. Let's start. Should I do this? Okay, I'm going to download this brick wall. And then I'm going to open Designer. So basically, this brick wall here is bigger. I mean, if you look at it from a scale reference, I would say the scale is off by quite a bit. And look at the size of these bricks. They're very, very, like, scaled off. Now, the problem with that is there are pieces that you could actually, like, the guy's done. Very large. So I'm gonna do this first, okay? Ooh. Now this is what I'm talking about, because like this one here is similar. So let me go into my textures. So generic textures, and then I'm going to create brick textures, brick, and then brick wall. All my brick wall textures will go in here, including these. I think that can work quite well because of the scale, but also I need to pack the textures together. So these textures are packed, which means it's just going slow. Okay. RHAO. Okay, so the albedo is fine. AO HR. Okay, so I'm gonna convert this from a grayscale in. Oh, it's already RGB. Okay, so R H. So right here, the green channel is gonna become H for height, and then this AO is gonna go into the blue channel. So now we have this packed texture. I'm very worried about the packed style. But let me just double check. Can you open the texture? Thank you. So green is supposed to be height. Which, yep, that's height. Roughness. Looks more like a specular map, but okay. AO. Okay, yeah, no, that's right. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to take this one and I'm going to duplicate into my materials. Materials. Oh, I don't need that folder. New folder. Let's just do that. Generic. And we have here brick, walls. MI brick old. So I'm going to bring that to move that. And that's a blended. So I'm going to duplicate that. And that's going to be I brick old 01 blend. It's just a blended version. I think I'm gonna change all of these to. Yeah. So right now I'm just replacing all of these with the new material just to see how it looks when I get a chance. And all of it's blended. Perfect. Right, so this is completely an old brick blended. So let's change the view. Okay. Quite interested in turning the. There we go. Okay. Stop playing. Let's get on with it. So brick old blended. So we've got two versions. We've got the blended version, and then we've got the brick like that. So RHAO. I need to save this out now. So yeah, it could be any color. It doesn't matter. Right. Let's bring the texture in. Alright, it's different folder, isn't it? So the brick wall, old 01 Beto. Don't need that, don't need that, do need that. NRM, and I do need that. RHAR. So I need those three, and then I'm going to import. Now, I am pretty sure that this one's going to come in as a normal map, which it hasn't done. That's good, because last time that would come in as a normal map, and it's fucking pain in the ass. But let's see how it looks. It's going to be very cool. So there's the blend layer. 0, 1, 2. I like the folder. 0. Okay, so like I said, I need tiling, base layer tiling too. Yeah, see, so yeah, anyway, that is why it's very hard to blend the brick. I'm not actually seeing the normal work here. Maybe I need to invert it. Advanced Flipgrid channel. No, it does work, but the normal's not very strong. And this doesn't work right either, so keen on it. So let's go and do a stucco. Like I said, I'm not keen on this, so I'm gonna duplicate. I'm gonna do MI stucco 01. I do want like stucco. I think stucco will look very good for this type of house. So I'm gonna look for stucco. Now what I can do as well is I can blend this. There's the stucco. There you go. So this is the kind of stucco that I want. There we go. That's the one. Stucco wall. So I want a stucco. And then I could have like a flake painted or a damaged one that can blend in with it. So I could probably use that. That would probably work quite well in this instance. So let's go ahead and open the stucco. Let's just call it T stucco 01 albedo. And then roughness. Right, so it's roughness, height, then AO. No, roughness, height, AO. So that's the stucco RHAO. And let's see how it looks. This should look a lot better. So the idea is to make this look more English. Nope. There we go. So stucco. Then we have the normal. Roughness, height, occlusion. So we want the tile to be 1. The normal is inverted. I can see the normal is inverted there. I can see that with my eyes. Perfect. Yeah, so it was definitely inverted. I think again as well, like it makes sense for me to here to try that brick while it's there, just to see what it's like. Because old damaged wall, you know, you got the stucco, and you got a little brick coming through. It's kind of what we want in this situation. Another thing we also want to do is to quite like this. Like if I could get this right, it's gonna look really good. I can also replace that with a brick that was there, but I'm just gonna keep it like this for now. This is gonna be T stone wall damaged 01 albedo. This is gonna be a stone wall. RM. Let's take those into here. Close it all. H. AO. It's quite a nasty AO that. It's very, very brutal. Okay, so it is a brick wall, so I could bring it in here. Stone wall. Base layer is fine. I think it's flint wall. Yep. Stone wall. Put the normal, first of all. Put the brick channel in. And now I need to sort out this blend. So the blend control is... main layer is POM. Yeah, let's turn POM on for the main layer too. It's fucking beautiful. I'm sorry for swearing, guys. It is beautiful. This one, tiling is 2. So that's fine. Base layer tiling. I need... quite like that, but no, I'm going to keep it low. beautiful. I kind of don't want it to 0.7 maybe. And then obviously it's gonna be this mask here. Okay. Blend amount is where I want to be. Okay, that can work. I'm not super keen on the tints of the albedo. Like, it should be brighter. That helps. Okay, right. So let me go ahead and just rename that to stucco. Stucco blend. So the stucco looks nice. I like the stucco. I'll put that back there for now because it's different. So now I need to do the same with the wood and make the woods different colored. Where's the stucco gone? Ah. Okay. Okay, so now, like, we're getting closer to the look, but the problem is, like, these wooden bits here are kind of like the opposite of what we want to go for. So here, I am going to duplicate, and that's called the MI wooden beams. Set 01 black. I'm going to bring that over to my generic wood beams. Let's just put that there so we've got it in the way. And let's go there. I'd be interested to see how much of this I could actually change tint. What's the difference between these two? Controls. So I'm going to want to change the saturation to 0. These controls aren't changing anything. That's because they haven't been changed to black. Okay. Do that. I think that is kind of like how it should look. I think this here though. Yep, that works. And then let's see. Perfect. Okay, there we go. So I'm starting to get the shape now. Now this is starting to look more like a European type kind of building, like with all of these little. Perfect. That's starting to look very beautiful. I suppose I could probably select the rest of these pieces as well. Nope, wrong one. Let's change that. Let's change that. Okay. So that we need to change. Do we have everything there? Front here, we need to change. What do we have now? So door frames need to go black. And same here, door frame needs to go black. Black. Thank you. For some reason, this isn't really centered. Yeah, no, it's not centered. Oh, this is gonna be a pain. Right, I need to center this, which is fine, like that, and then just fill in the gaps. Where are the gaps? Oh, there's a little gap there. Right, let's go inside and let's do the same thing. So apart from the roof, it starts to look very Victorian or Tudoristic. I mean, one thing I do need to do is additional pieces of wood, like so. Let's go ahead and rotate you 90 degrees, and let's move you across to here. I need to make sure that this is on the inside as well. Let's just put a light inside for a minute. Okay, so I can spread these out probably just a little bit. Yeah, so okay. So this is basically like a poor person's house. This is what they got to live with. I think that to me doth look complete. Okay. I think ultimately this like top part should have like a wooden circle in it, but I'm not gonna do that. But I definitely need to look at Tudor houses. The Tudor. So I need to look at a Tudor house. It's a
very orange. But like, what were the old Tudor houses like? Have they always been orange roof?
I think I'm gonna have to like make the roofs orange. So,
Generic.
and I think I'm gonna have to like make these, like I said, duplicate.
A terracotta look. Let's put that in there, and then let's go ahead and let's try and change it. See how it looks. Morning, Zay. How's it going?
I think I can probably get away with just replacing everything like so. So I just need to. Where are the layer controls? 0. This is what I mean. Like with the tint there, I could get a terracotta look and not worry too much about this tint. So let's go ahead. This is obviously tinting on the roof, so I'm gonna keep that at 1. But what I am gonna do is I'm gonna look at the mask tints and the size of the mask. There we go. Just a bit of variety. So yeah, I mean, looking at like Tudor houses, a lot of them seem to have that kind of like orangey yellow tint. I don't know why. I could go more yellow. Definitely does feel more realistic like that. So here we go. Okay. Foundation wise,
I'm not really sure with the foundations. Don't really see a lot. Again, I mean, I could go very dirty and dark.
like I can definitely do with taking the wooden beams, like, and just putting the brightness up to like 0.25, and then yeah, the stucco, I would definitely give it a little bit of grunge. No, I don't want a mask blend. I want the tint mask. There we go. Let's make it smaller. I think kind of like here as well is it's what's gonna help that colory tint to it. Like if I go a bit yellow, then
It just looks more dirty and dusty. It's the colors that are there.
yeah, no, it needs to stay white. Just maybe like a dirtier white. No, not the mask power. Mask tint. Cool. That'll do. skywalk's so fucking weird. Yeah, there's definitely Stucco's very rough. I need to fix that. Do I want it to rotate that way? I have to face the actual door. I'm not too sure. Alright, first of all, let's just fix the stucco. Right, that's way too much. 90. So roughness is here. Perfect. Cool. Okay. I can definitely see the blender. I like that. I'm not super keen on the floor. But the rest of that is okay in my book. Let me put a screenshot there for Ben. This is a simple, single story, single room house. Not keen. Blend. I suppose I need to also do this. I don't look here. Yeah, that's better. That could be smaller. Rotate that a bit. Oh, guys, I really need a new computer. Does kind of look like sun-kissed wood here. Definitely looks okay. me for this bit as well. I think, like, potentially again, I think what we should do. That should be like wood. That's not too bad. That works. Obviously, it needs to be centered. It's not. Okay, that works. Perfect. Let's bring you back and let's see how you look. Adjust if I need to. Now, the good thing about this, if it's worked right, is, I mean, could go a step further and start putting more lines downwards. I'm not going to do that right now. I'm happy with that. I mean, that to me, that looks like a Tudor house. I definitely think that needs to be wood, but I need to apply a different material to that. Ooh, okay. So, this is the moment of truth, right? Delete the point light, don't need it. But everything here I've just built can now be put into a single actor. So how does he do it? This is part of the tutorial I haven't watched yet. Let me see what he does. Right click. Create a pack level actor. Let's listen to what the guy has to say.
After right-clicking, there's this level option under here. Now, there's an option for create level instances, which just sort of creates a level in place with all these items, whereas the create packed level actor creates a blueprint of this, right? So let me just, I'm going to create a packed level actor, and it's going to ask me where I want to set the pivot. In this case, it's going to be the minimum center, right, on the Z. So it's going to move it to the center. We also have a couple options where it's just the absolute center of everything, or just of the actor, or the world origin, right? I built this on the world origin, basically, sort of like 50 centimeters up. But I'm just going to choose centerman for now, and I'm going to show you guys how to edit this later.
Okay.
But I'm going to do that, and I'm going to hit OK. And it's going to ask me to save a map, right? And what I'm going to do is I'm going to call this PLA demo hut 3 because I already made one, and I'm going to, now it's asking me to save a blueprint, and I'm just going to call this one level instance. I probably have them backwards, but you know what, it's fine. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to place it into this little list of other ones that I have created, as you see. So I'm going to do that, and now you can see it's all collapsed now into this one.
Oh, it's gonna collapse it for me. Look at that. I didn't even know it was gonna collapse it for me. Come on, mate. Let's do your magic. Do your magic. Let's see it work. Oh, I was like, why isn't it loading yet? But why is it asking me to save twice? Unloading the level? Why are you unloading it, bro?
Okay.
So it says that the timeline wasn't packed, which the timeline is the door opening and shutting. So if I go up to the door and try and open it, let's see what happens. Thought I was gonna jump over that. Okay, that's what I thought. Okay, so let's see how this guy, once he's packed it,
right?
Okay.
And it's packed. So what exactly does that mean? Well, obviously it's all put into one,
Can I
right?
open it?
And you can see here that I'm just going to open up the map separately. I'm going to look for demo hut 3. I'm going to open it up. I'm just going to go into unlit mode so you can see sort of what's going on. So you can see that it is now like you know, just the house by itself. Typically how it would be if we just made a level or put it into a level. But let's look at the really cool thing here. So I'm going back to the house building, and I'm going to navigate to where I had the blueprint for this thing. So demo house 3 was it, right? Now check this out. So obviously we need to fix the pivot, but you can see that we can actually place this house several times over, and you know, it's the same house. That's obviously good. But it allows us to, like, say if we just made background buildings, look how fast we just made them, and how we don't even have to merge them together. And say
right.
I wanted to make a change to one of these, such as with the pivot, which we'll do in a second, is that all we have to do is we can actually go into each and every single one of these quite easily, right? So you see how I have it selected. If you look underneath the details panel, there is this edit option, right? And we're just going to click on this, and what it will do is it will gray out everything that is not within its current context, meaning only the things that are inside the packed level actor are going to be you know, more or less color, such as with the pivot, which we'll do in a second. is that all we have to do is we can actually go into each and every single one of these quite easily, right? So you see how I have it selected. If you look underneath the details panel, there is this edit option, right? And we're just
Holy
going to
shit,
click
that's
on
fucking
this, and what it will do is it will gray out everything that is not within its current context, meaning only the
beautiful.
things that are inside the packed level actor are going to be, you know, more or less colored and, you know, more visible and vibrant, as you can see here. And you can see that we have access now to every single mesh in here. Now, there is a bit of a caveat to this, is that, say I want this house to have two chimneys, right? And if I just press escape twice to save it, now every single house has a chimney. Now, why is that? Well, it's because we updated the actual map that these are. Or you can do it the other way, which is where you just right click on it, go down the level, and you can break it.
Oh,
and
that's
this,
cool.
if I just hit yes, you can see it broke it, right? All those
you can
pieces are
rebuild
now
the level,
out in our main map, but now I can actually go ahead and freely make as many changes as I want to this thing, right? And what will happen is that because these are levels, these are assets again, all I have to do is select them again. Let me just deselect this guy, and then just do the whole process again of right clicking and creating a pack level instance. In this case, I'm just going to create a level instance because I'm actually just going to delete this right afterwards. So I'm just going to call it to delete, bad spelling. And yeah, so it created a level
We just get onto the pivot,
right
bro.
in its place. So that is sort of you know, sort of a workaround for it. And you can see here we have two chimneys, whereas the other ones don't. But let's go ahead and see why it would be useful kind of doing it the other way, where we actually edit the level itself. So let's look at this pivot, which is way off, right? It's at the min Z. So all I have to do, because this one's actually really easy, is that this one's at this point, like I don't want to sort of, you know, reset it because now it's over here. All I actually want to do, because this is the center, I know it's 50 centimeters up because of how it is on the cylinder where I build it. So I'm just going to put 50, and what should happen.
So what I can do is like 0. Edit. And then is it Control Shift? No, it's Control and Alt. No, it's not. Shift Control. What is it to drag the? There we go. I suppose an easier way is just literally like selecting everything inside of that, isn't it? So let's just go like that, and let's just bring that down. I'll delete those two. Well, no, I don't just. Yes, save all of that. That should update the pivot point. So if that works, the other house on the left is going to be pivoted the same centers, just on the ground. Come on, mate. Fucking hell. How long does it take? The fuck is that? Well, that did literally nothing. Alright, so obviously the other way that I can do this then is open the level and then selecting everything and moving it down.